I just like the music. The professionals. Car Firearms is fighting for America. Car executives stand with America first. They're willing to put their brand's reputation on the line to stand up for liberty. Please support our new Second Amendment Friday sponsor, Car Firearms, KAHR.com. Okay, we had a caller, I think was it yesterday or the day before? This week has just flown by, who called in with a refrain we've discussed before, but it was a very impassioned expression of this critique of the right, whereby he said, yeah, we've got truth on our side, we've got the facts, but what we failed to do is understand narrative, to connect emotionally with an audience. To that end, an incredible story I fell upon this morning from the New York Post. We love the Post. And something called the Skeptic Research Center, never heard of them, ran a poll where they preloaded the questions in certain categories. And one of the questions was, how many people do you think were shot last year by the police who were unarmed and black? And one of the categories was 1,000 to 10,000, meaning you think it was somewhere 2,000, 5,000, maybe up to 10,000 individuals you believe were shot and unarmed and black. The result is stupendously mind-numbing. 44% of Americans think up to 10,000 unarmed black men were killed last year by police. 44% of respondents. What was the actual number? Was it 1,000? Was it 900? It was 27. 27. It's not about facts. It's about narrative, at least on the left. And we have to use the facts. We have to use the truth and connect emotionally. Somebody who knows how to communicate her love of country and fights for America every single day is Tennessee's Senator Marsha Blackburn. Senator Blackburn, welcome to America First.
I am delighted to join you again. Thank you so much.
Couple of things we must discuss. First things first, what's the latest on this horrific $1.9 trillion pork-laden, quote-unquote, COVID relief bill? Is it going to pass the Senate?
Well, the behemoth is kind of sitting there. It looks like Chuck Schumer has lost control of his caucus. You've got Bernie on one side, you've got the moderates on the other side, and I think they're trying to fight it out.
And is the filibuster safe? What's the latest on the filibuster as a break on all this insanity?
Well, the filibuster is still intact, and I think we're going to be able to hold that. And as you know, it is vital to our being able to protect the country from a lot of bad stuff. Things like H.R. 1 and the Equality Act and the Defund the Police bill. I have never seen so many socialistic bad ideas coming from one group of people as I have from these Democrats who are just drunk on power. They just really are continuing everything on their wish list. They're saying, let's fund it, let's do it. This bill, 9% of the bill goes to COVID, 1% goes to vaccines, and we've already got another $1 trillion in the pipeline that hasn't been spent, and now they're wanting to put another $2 trillion in there. Basically, they're trying to pay off the organizations and the groups and the lobbyists that supported them in winning the House, the White House, the Senate. They are trying to pre-fund a lot of this Green New Deal and their different programs because they know they're going to lose the House and the Senate as soon as elections start happening.
Yeah, we played that cut from Speaker Gingrich yesterday where he said exactly that, Senator. He said they're doing all the insane stuff now because they know they will be trounced in the next election. She's Senator Marsha Blackburn. Follow her right now at Marsha Blackburn on Twitter and also at blackburn.senate.gov. She's on the front cover of this month's Newsmax. They've done a special feature interview with the senator. Senator, you have been so outspoken on the chilling hypocrisy of professional sports in America, especially the NBA, when it comes to the communist regime of China. Where does that issue stand? And is there any chance of some kind of clarity or some kind of break between American professional sports and this evil regime?
We have written to Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, asking for clarification about this deal that he has struck with China TV. You know, they booted them off of China TV last year after you had coaches that showed support for the Hong Kong freedom fighters. So what we want to know is, with this new deal, and bear in mind, China TV, yes, it's partly owned by Jack Ma, but it's also partly owned by the Chinese Communist Party. And they will not allow language on China TV that is going to criticize the Chinese Communist regime. So we want to know what kind of deal that has been struck. We want to know if Adam Silver has agreed to censor or block people that are NBA players, coaches, and staff. We would like to know how much money he is making from this. Is he continuing to license NBA gear that is being made there in Xinjiang province, where they have their practice facility, which also, by the way, is where the internment camps are for the Uyghurs, which are the Muslim minority in China. And of course, the Chinese Communist Party uses them as slave labor in the factories, puts them in internment camps, and is trying to annihilate and eliminate that population. And we would like to know what the NBA's relationship is with the Chinese Communist Party and with Jack Ma and his son Michael.
Why is this issue of U.S. relations, trade relations, and sports relations with China so important to you, Senator?
It's important to me because China is the greatest threat that we have right now. They are a threat with great power competition with the military. They are a threat economically. China is the largest holder of our nation's debt. They own upwards of $1 trillion of our debt. So we need to be very careful about China. We need to be unraveling this economic relationship we have had with China. And when you have an entity like the NBA that has structured a cozy deal with China TV, we need to know what's in that deal.
Lastly, we haven't spoken since President Trump gave his speech, his barn-burning speech on Sunday at CPAC. Your reaction to his speech and the future of the 45th president in conservative politics?
You know, I had a great opportunity to talk with the president on Saturday before he made that speech. And I think the president is going to be a very important voice as we move forward with the Republican Party and with our agenda. And Sebastian, I will tell you, I think one of the reasons that so many people across the country really appreciate the president is because he believed in them. He believed in them and their ability to achieve and succeed and to accomplish. And right now, as I have told the president, and I've told others, there is a campaign committee of 74 million Americans who are saying, hey, we're with this guy that's out of the White House right now because he believes in us, he believes in freedom, And we are not with the guy that's in the White House right now, because he has an agenda that is going to take away our freedoms, take away our choice in health care, restrict our energy choices, and drive the cost up, and
I love
lose jobs.
I love that phrase. A campaign committee of 74 million Americans. That's the right way to think about it. And that's why Donald Trump isn't going anywhere. Roll on 2024. We've been talking to Senator Marsha Blackburn. God bless. This is America First.